the prosciutto rituals they can't live without, the studio negotiations they've learned to finesse, and the creative choices they still can't believe they got away with. The directors of 6 of this year's most remarkable movies got together and talked shop. In November, Blitz Bazawule, The Color Purple, Bradley Cooper, Maestro, Ava DuVernay, Origin, Greta Gerwig, Barbie, Todd Haynes, May-December, and Michael Mann, Ferrari convened for THR's annual director roundtable. Greta Gerwig, I guess I say, when you're ready. It seems less aggressive. Ava DuVernay, I call action. Or I have action called. It took me a long time in my filmmaking to feel confident not to be the one calling action. Now I'll just tap my AD, and he or she will do it. But I find it important to do because there's more than the actor who is working in that moment. You need to call attention to everyone on the crew that we are now focused, stop, and now we're going to look here. And so I like to do it. Bradley Cooper, I have hand signals with the sound mixer and the camera operator. And I don't call action. After everything's set up, I'll just start talking and bring the actors, and often they don't know we're rolling. And then they're like, the scene's over. And they're like, huh. Also, I'm playing Lenny Bernstein, so I'm not breaking in and out of character. So I have much more ability to create this illusion. DuVernay, so you stayed in character in between takes? So Leonard Bernstein was directing everybody? Cooper, yeah. I would show up with Kazuhiro, the makeup artist, at 1 a.m. And then I would be Lenny all day. And then he was different ages, so the crew was like, oh, we got young Lenny. This is going to be a quick day. Old Lenny, it's like, oh, here we go. The first scene we shot was when old Lenny teaches a student conducting. And it was baptism by fire. But it was beautiful because I was so naked. I felt so vulnerable. I remember really feeling like, are the crew going to start laughing at me? And they didn't. It was like, oh, we're a troupe. DuVernay, I remember about an hour into the first day, I thought, why? Why did I choose this? It was a matter of location availability. It was purely a logistics decision. I woke up that first morning, Monday, for AM call for 1,000 background actors to Heil Hitler. And I thought, you know what? Let's just start it off. Let's just do this. And it set a tone for the seriousness of the subject matter, the intention with which we're going to work throughout the production. Michael Mann, I'm not that concerned with the first day. What I'm concerned with is when in the schedule I want to have the most pivotal and important scenes. For me, that's usually around week 4 or 5, because regardless of how much we've all prepped, you learn about making the film as you go. In Ferrari, it's the scene when Enzo and Laura have their big blow-up. And then, of course, the last scene in the film, which is key. The last scene is Laura when she makes her wish, which is kind of a primitive demand that he not give his illegitimate son the name Ferrari. So I wanted those scenes to be week 4. Going the thing that I wanted to hold to the end was actually shooting in Los Angeles, because everything about this movie was so absurd and heightened, and I felt like we had to stay in this protective world on sound stages as long as we could. I think if we had done LA at the beginning, everyone would have been like, this is... no. But at the end, I was like, well, it's all done now. Are there moments that you're amazed that you got away with? Gerwig, there are many moments I'm amazed I got away with. There's some very obscure jokes that I can't believe are in the movie. Like a Proust Barbie joke. I heard one woman in New York laugh at that joke, so that one was for you. There's a Stephen Mockmazov, indie rock group, Pavement joke, which I was like, that's a deep cut. There's a dream ballet of Ken's. But I think when you make strong stylistic choices, which is true of everyone at this table, you have to get behind it 100%. There's sort of freedom in realizing, I guess I've committed. Todd Haynes, the music that we used in the film was inspired by a Michel Legrand score from a Joseph Losey film, The Go-Between, from 1971. I knew May-December needed a very strong tonal frame to create the sense that you're really questioning what you're watching all the way through, and it entices the viewer into that discomfort of feeling the ground shift beneath you, which is really what happens throughout the film. So that music, this score from that film, became my example. A very bold, very in-your-face score. So the very first setup we did was Natalie Portman driving up to the community center where she does a flower arrangement scene with Julianne Moore. Right away, I was like, hit it, Ben, my assistant. And all of a sudden we go, da-dum, da-dum. This music. And the whole crew was, what movie are we making? We played the cues to this other score the entire shooting of the movie, but it put us all in the same tonal space.